I'm Jim Murphy, a geriatrician in Boulder for about 40 years and just retired a year or so ago, and have enjoyed working with Project Hope since the mid-90s. And it's been a great program and just really useful for me in this community, because we've had people working on nursing home improvement, but most people don't want to be in a nursing home. And so a program like this, where you work on keeping people out and keeping them independent, and that's what's great about this, and what I really liked.
Thank you. Can you tell us from your vantage point, what is the biggest challenge of growing old?
I think, at least including me at this point, it's the physical things. You've spent your whole life being able to hear well and see well, and have no memory problems, and all of a sudden you can't hear as well as you could before, and you can't get around as well, and you can't climb stairs as well, through no fault of your own or anything you could have done differently. And it's very frustrating to people to have that kind of challenge.
Yes. Can you tell us anything that surprised you, or that you've learned about low-income frail elders from serving on the professional advisory committee, or just in your relationship with working
I think
with older adults?
it was helpful to me to see how many people qualify. I mean, Boulder, Colorado's deservedly so a great place to live, and an extraordinarily expensive place to live. And we all think of it as a sort of a rich little enclave, which in some senses it is. But we have a fairly large number of people that outlive their savings. If your husband dies, say, at 70 of a heart attack, and then you were 70 also, but no longer can be employed, and then you've got another 30 years, you didn't really plan for that. And so you have people that were well off at 70 that at 90 aren't so well off.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you see as the most important component of the Project Hope Professional Advisory Committee, or Project Hope itself?
I think it's the teamwork. That's what's been helpful to me. We've had pharmacists involved, and myself, for the medical parts of it. What are the side effects of these people's medicines? What's making them fall or making them confused? What could we do better from a medical point of view? But then also the social work point of view, where you have somebody that's actually seen the house. Was hoarding a problem? Was clutter a problem, or was it not? And then we have had somebody that has been representative for Meals on Wheels. We do a nutritional evaluation, and so each component of it is extremely helpful in helping the other, because I knew the medical aspects, but I didn't know what the housing was, what the economic parts were, and so it just helps to have everybody contribute each other.
Yes, that just reminds me of it too. And what should other communities consider if they were to implement a Project Hope program?
In looking back on it through all these years, I would copy this program. I think the concepts are really good, that you've got representatives from each part of the community: the medical part, the nutrition part, the pharmacy part, the social work part. It's equally important, and the way we have a representative from each of those communities, I think, is the reason it's worked as well as it has. And as people have demonstrated, it saves money, because nursing homes, even the worst nursing homes, cost an absolute fortune nowadays. I think people that looked at it 5 or 10 years ago have no idea what the price inflation has been in nursing homes, and they're astronomically high.